Yep, we're here again. What is up, everybody? It is your boy CJYonder back at again with another Kanye video. Now, mind you, like I said before, this is one of the only Kanye videos I'll be making. After this, I'm done. What he said on Twitter was messed up, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about a certain album that hasn't been released yet, which is most of the albums I talk about, alright? So let me set up the arena before we actually get into it. It is 2016, and Kanye just released The Life of Pablo. You're listening on your couch, and you're like, oh my god, Kanye West. He's doing his Kanye best. When he's done, there's gonna be no Kanye's left. And then you get a notie from your phone. Either it's an email from your friend, or just a message from your friend, or a call from your friend even. And they say, yo bro, Kanye just announced another album. Summer 2016. TurboGrfx 16. Yes. Today's video is on TurboGrfx 16 and how this would have basically been a good successor to The Life of Pablo, if and only if he didn't go a little bit wacky on that one stage that night. Let's get straight into the video. Before we do that, like and subscribe, join the Discord, and let's get into the video. This was supposed to be his 8th studio album, following his 7th studio album, The Life of Pablo, released earlier 2016. It was originally named after the video game console that Kanye used to play as a child. During this also began Love Everyone. And actually, the funny thing, Love Everyone's production caused TurboGrafx 16 to be scrapped all entirely. That and a couple of events that we'll get into in a minute. As you can see, this album has not come out. That is because during this album's creation, Ye was released into and from UCLA Medical Center. That was because there was an incident where he was on stage and he was just saying things to say things. And if you know Kanye now, and you knew Kanye then, this will be a trope that will go on for years. But anyways, we're not talking about that. This album would be scrapped for another album called Love Everyone, which would also be scrapped for the actual album to come out, being Ye. The project started sometime after the release of Kanye's 2016 album, The Life of Pablo, and Kanye announced it himself on Twitter. Of course he does. This was supposed to be produced by Good Music, with the producer Keon Christ, aka Midas. Throughout the creation of the album, Kanye has been seen working with new and up-and-coming artists on this one, like Migos, Lil Yachty, Drake, Young Thug, Future, Pusha T. He would also have some songs on this album that would be from other unreleased albums, like Swish, Waves, and some songs that didn't really get to be on The Life of Pablo. He also has some songs with other artists that aren't actually from the list I just pulled, like one with Kid Cudi, one with Justin Bieber, and that same one with Post Malone. This album would be scrapped, like I said before, after Kanye had been admitted to the UCLA Medical Hospital in November of that year. For the songs on this album, the track list, from what I can gather, include Oh My God, Zulu, Damn Come On, No Reason, Held Tight, Midas Touch, Bad Touch. Now, before we get into those specific songs themselves, let me state that there is one misconception from this album that people don't normally get right, and that is the production of Can You Be. Can You Be is, to be honest, one of Kanye's best leaks of all time. However, Can You Be did not come from TurboGrafx 16. Did it actually come from Swish, the original version of The Life of Pablo. Can You Be originally has Travis Scott, Kanye himself, and a couple others on that song. And people originally thought that song came from TurboGrafx 16, but as it got leaked and released later and or earlier last year, it was confirmed that it was supposed to be a Swish album song, not TurboGrafx 16. Like I mentioned before, he did work with people like Justin Bieber, Post Malone, Kid Cudi, Migos, Lil Yachty, Young Thug, Drake, Future, and Pusha T. All on this one album. Pretty stacked out, I might say so. For the track list, I'm pretty sure it was all produced by Keon Christ, so I bet it would have been really good. But as of recording this video, and just kind of like my other Ye videos, except for I'm pretty sure Good Ass Job actually had some really good stuff with it. This, too, like War, has no track list. No, like, picture of a track list that Kanye has produced unlike multiple pictures of something like Donda, Donda with Child, Donda 2, and things all that. I don't know why I just mentioned all Dondas, but you know what I'm saying. That they all have a leaked, if not just posted, track list. This did not. TurboGrafx 16 never had a posted track list. We just had these songs that were rumored to be on the track list. That's why I put them there. Anyways, this will also be on a playlist in the YouTube, in the description. Songs like Hold On Tight, Midas Touch, and Bad Night also been brought back into consideration from previous albums like the Swish era, which is basically kind of where Can You Be comes from. Now, when it comes to Can You Be, like I said, people thought that Can You Be was going to be on this album. However, I have no idea if it was actually supposed to be on this album. I took it as no. It totally could have been though. But another short video today because there's not a lot known to this album. It's kind of like War. There's not a lot of story behind it except for the fact that it's supposed to represent Kanye's old gaming console that he played with, and this album had beats from different game consoles or video games. While there's not a track list, there is a list of different games during like a video or a picture of him actually producing in the studio. People thought that would be samples that he would use. Nobody knows that that's the truth. It's most likely though it is. It never really came out on if it was the truth or not, but you can take a good shot at saying it is. But yeah, there's not a lot to this album, so this is a very obscure album. However, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Lumbago for another awesome suggestion. Like I said before, giving me free content the good ways. But that's all. Like and subscribe. Comment what you liked about the video. Comment what you don't like about the video. I'm open to taking criticism. Follow me on Twitch. Join me on Discord. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.